Hey, it's WesBank V8. Welcome to race number 1. Taking a great walk here. Some nice cars just rocked up here. Some Jaguars, some Rotaries, Dodge Viper, a Corvette and a Mustang. But that's a GR4 Mustang. The car is driving in a GR3. Class B, GR4 Class B cars. And I will explain to you later on what happened to Creepy. WesBank V8's about to start. It's a rolling start, guys, to take you guys through it. So the race won't begin now. They will go around the track and do a warm-up lap, get the tires warmed up, get the brakes warmed up as the guys go. You see they're gently getting away there. Some guys, Creepy, just hammers it away there. Almost into, that looks like Big Mac in his Jaguar. Dodge Viper, Creepy is out of here at the stage. Dodge Viper V8 Ford V8 motor in, and then behind him it looks like it's Octane, sponsored by Champion spark plugs. So it's gonna get that car going. I think Creepy has slowed down and let them all go past again. Yeah, there goes Creepy at the back. He's driving a Class B car, but it's modified to run with the Class A. His Class A car at the moment is in the repair shop. Hopefully they'll get that car going. Guys warming up. This is the Class B and they are hungry. This is the Class B guys and they want to get out there too. They are a couple of horsepower slower than the Class A as we're getting the cars up to grid. The Class A guys will start lining up as Neil brings them up to ball up. Neil brings them back closer. As you can see Octane there in that Jaguar sponsored by Champion. Then we got Michael in third in that Rotary Mazda. And that car's also quick around this track. Let's see what happens on a short circuit. 16 laps to go, and off we go. What a start there from that Viper, and he had a great start there. And Octane is on the outside, and Michael on the inside. We got looks like Big Mac is also getting involved in, and a great start there for Neil and Octane into second. Big Mac is pushing a little bit. This is a very expensive racing car. They like 600 horsepower here. And they're like over a million rand car in South Africa if you got the proper WesBank V8 car. And what a race, great start here from the guys. Great start there. Big yellow. Here comes Octane in his Class B car, but driving in Class A, so he's going to try to run the pack. We're about to start lap number 2. This is with the fly lap. And Octane is in the lead. He's got past that. He's got past Neil in that Viper, and Michael in third. So track's a bit bumpy, as you can see it on the guys, and what a great is Neil is slipstreaming him, takes the inside, hard on the brakes. Won't Neil make it? Oh no, Octane has just closed the door on him. A couple of guys are in the pace here. I think we will have a look at the Class B start sometime soon. As we come around here, Octane is losing a lot of distance with the guys. Here we go, Class B is about to start, and let's get it going guys. Neville's on pole here. Is he keeping the pack in the hunt here? Neville got him right, and KBR Jock is on Neville's tail. Off they go. That looks like Radio Guy in third. Yes, it goes. But what a great start. In this class, we got the Mustangs, the Corvettes, and the Jags for Class B. And a couple of guys. Oh, that's a bit of a handful for Prime Daddy in his monster sponsored car. Prime Daddy also, they're all new to this class, so they gonna be learning. Oh, Neville runs wide. He loses his first position. Neville ran wide there in that Mustang, sponsored by Shell. KBR Talk takes the lead, and a runway here from in third. It looks like a Corvette in third position. I can't make it out yet, but on the brakes, and Z-Max comes past Radio Guy. A couple of bumps in Renier at the back there with his Mustang, as Radio Guy is looking for traction and this opening lap. Great start there from the guys. It's just Neville lost out a bit, and I think Renier awesome. And we got a Jaguar there from I think Jeffy's in a Jag there at the moment, and Neville's looking for traction, trying to get that car going. I hope he doesn't have any problems, but I think he's doing very well. Yeah, at Neville's opening race back with us again. Rose running wide. He puts it under the grass, and Neville loses it. Neville loses it into the wall. He puts a Class B WesBank car straight into the wall and lost out big time. Back to the Class A guys. Back to Renier. So the camera's running all over here. Renier's at the moment lost. And here comes Neville. He's got his car back, but I think he's got serious damage. Back to Class A, and Neil is leading this. Neil's got a back of the Octanes all over him. This is great racing. That Rotary of Michael is looking for for a gap to come past. They are pulling away from 4th position. In 4th, it looks like looks like Campus in 4th, and Big Mac and pushing hard. Looks like he's got past Campus. So Yellow is also looking away for past Campus. That Corvette doesn't have the traction what the Jag has got. So a great race here at the moment. Corvette versus Jags, and a Dodge Viper and a Mazda Rotary all in here. Creepy runs wide, and he's put his car onto the dirt, into the lead for the Class B. That's KBR. Jock is running in the front here with a hard run from Z-Max, and Prime Daddy thrown away his 3rd position. A couple of cars has come past him, and he's not having a great time. Jeffy and Renier is having a great dice here. Nevo at the moment, I think he's in a pit here. If I'm not, no, he's not in a pit yet, but he's repairing his car. Nevo's out. He's going to be attacked by the Class A guys. So Neville's having a bad day to offer in his opening race back in the Class A, and Neil still running in the front. That's a great race back on the main straight. We're about to start lap number 6. Behind him looks like Michael has got past Octane. Michael is in 2nd place. Octane is down to 3rd. So he's having a handful at that moment. That Rotary is just screaming as we're going through it. And Big Mac and YOLO is having a hard task here in their Class A Jags. And they're looking very hungry here, guys. They look excellent. Nice painting work there from both of them. And that Corvette of Creepy, Campus there looks very well. And that looks like Cutkop into his Corvette. So he's having not a very good one, as Creepy in 8th position at the moment. It's putting himself in the in 8th in Class A. That's and then KBR Jock in the front with Z-Max is chasing him down with his Corvette. And then a big fight here. Prom Daddy and Radio Guy is having a hammer. 4th versus 4th at the States. So there's a big dice here for the Mustangs in Class B. So they're looking after each other, and they're trying to work forward here as we're going back. And it's a big fight between Jack and 4th. That's Jeffy and Renier fighting it out. Renier takes the inside hard on the brakes for both of them. Renier gets it back. Jeffy takes it back. He had the underslot, and he's past Renier again. So he's just making it easy. But I think the Class A guys are catching up. That looks like someone in the pits. I can't make it out as Creepy. Creepy's coming in the pits. I think he's got mechanical problems. Here comes the Class A guys. They're about to catch up. Jeffy's running in 14th position. Creepy in the pit. And Neville running at the moment in 16th position, as he is totally lost at this stage. But he's got a big heart to run with. Neil in first in the WesBank V8 Class A guys, as the Class B guys are getting what? I think the first guy in Class B is going to be Jeffy, who's on level, I think he's been passed and overtaken. So the Class B guys are going to be a lot of under pressure, because they're having their own championship, their own fight, and they have to worry about the Class A coming through. Blue flags are showing. I'm not sure who's getting caught up there, but we will have a look. Hopefully the camera will help us out here, as we at lap 8 out of 16. And KBR Jock is having a lovely fight. He's got Z-Max not far behind him, and behind Z-Max, and not far behind Z-Max is Prom Daddy. And his Prom Daddy is having a handful of a Radio Guy. Third forward. And look like Jeffy is closing up. So something must have happened to the knee, because he was running with that back at one stage. But I think, here comes the problem. The Class A guys are getting past the Class B. And I must say, someone went off the track. Someone went off the back there. I can't, that's a Class A guy. Is it? No, it's Jeffy in a Class B car. So something happened to Jeff in that corner. I don't know if he maybe got a script with the Class A guys catching up and open the door. Neville in Creepy in Class A, Neville in Class B. They fighting for a position. So the Class A is coming through past Radio Guy and Prom Daddy, and they just stay off the side. And the Prom Daddy wants to use him into the point. The hard on the brakes for the Class A Neil. Prom Daddy almost into them, but now Michael is catching up. And he's a Class A driver. He's running second. He wants to get past this crowd as quick as possible and set himself up to Neil. Class A Radio Guy opens up from Class B. We're in that Mazda. And let's just listen to the engine quick. Oh, lovely sound. I must say, that's a lovely sound as he works his way through. Jeffy at the back. Radio Guy. Prom Daddy. Where is Jeffy is using? Jeffy opens into Michael, and it just messes up his braking point. Back in the race, Michael into second, and Octane is now coming through. He's running third in the Class B. In the Class A, and he's fighting the Class A guy who's running third. The Class B guy who's running third. Sorry guys, there's so much happening here at the stage, but they're getting past. If we look back of Octane's car, And a nice dice there from Pram Daddy, and I think I can't make it out if it's this or something, but I'll try and work out it. But a great run here at the moment as the rest of the Class A guys comes past now. They know the Class B guys know that the Class A is coming. Ooh, Pram Daddy's having a fight. I think he's fighting this there. So what a difficult one at this moment as the Class A guy. We in Big Mac's car looking back, and Yolo's also coming through, so he's trying to get past there as quick as possible. As this is trying to use using Big Mac, but that Class A car has just got too much horsepower than the Class B guys. Hard on the brakes into Yolo's car, and he's running at the moment in 5th position, and he's fighting Big Mac, and it looks like this is using that power, and that we are now in Katkop's car, and someone lost. The guy Canford almost losing it. I just saw the quick of the camera that his back end came out, but a good fight. In the lead in Class B is KBR Jock, and I think second, and not far behind him is having a hammer through the Class B guys. After Class A guys are catching up, so now it's a big handful here. So Prime Daddy he looks like he's in 4th position at this moment. As the Class A guy looks like Campus is coming past. Renier is just running at the moment in 13th position. That's putting him in a good spot. He knows Neville is coming. So there's a couple of laps to go. There's like 5 laps to go. Neville is coming with a hard pace. So great run there from Neville after hitting the wall in the 2nd lap. So he's not going to be very happy because he knows he's got the pace to run with the guys. So let's see what happens. And Jeff at the moment is getting lapped. Again, this is now I think lap he's getting lapped the 2nd time as Neil is in the pole. Neil's running in the front. Hard work from Neil, and that Dot Viper of his. Michael is keeping him honest and trying to catch up to him. So there's a couple of cars running all over the track at this stage. Great stuff. Lap 14 is about to start. Octane is not far from 3rd position. So hard on the brakes, and that WesBank V8 Jag. And a couple, and this is Big Mac and his Jag, and YOLO and his Red Bull sponsored car, and in the WesBank V8. This is lovely running. Z-Max is just fighting his own thing there, so I don't think he's bothering about the Class A at this stage. Couple of guys, this is we in Katkop's car, and he's running at 7th position in Class A. So he's in the points, and that's all it counts. KBR Jock in the lead. He's in 8th position, and KBR Jock runs wide and almost loses it. Z-Max takes the lead. We have a new leader in Class B. KBR Jock has hoid it away. I can't believe it. So much horsepower in that car, and what a power that car's going to run. So KBR Jock's going to work very hard. I hope Z-Max can look after the tyres. Because radio guys also passed Pram Daddy. So Pram Daddy needs to calm down. He's making so much mistake. Renier in that in that Ford, sponsored by Ford, is having a handful. And it looks like Renier is Creepy is getting caught. And that's Neville made another mistake because Creepy is getting caught up, is getting catch up on Neville. Creepy is using a Class B car at this mate. It's powered up to run with the Class A, but it doesn't have that power to run with the Class A. So he's just there at the moment going for the points because his Class A car at the moment is standing. So one of the Ford brought an extra Class B car and they gave it to him and said go for it. Michael is in 3rd. There's a couple of bunts ups here. Octane is getting under pressure with Neville's in between the sandwich of 2 Class A guys, and Neville they need to get past Neville quick. Big Mac to get to Octane. Couple of guys fighting hard as we got Creepy in KBR Jock still in 2nd with Z-Max in the lead. Radio guy in 3rd. Pram Daddy looks like I think he's in 4th. I can't be wrong. I don't know what to look at him all in. Damn, the camera car went away. The checker flag comes out, and Neil comes and wins his first WesBank V8 race. 2nd will be Michael. Michael in 2nd. In 3rd will be Octane takes 3rd position. So that's a Class A guys. Looking for the Class B. Who's going to win it? It looks like it's going to be a close one. I'm looking for the Class B cars. KBR Jock comes over. And it looks like he's won it. I think 2nd for difficult to say. Right guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in race 2.